JCN News this evening, biologists around the world are still trying to figure out how to get rid of the invasive cane toad. In fact, in an interview with our news team, a biologist and curator of the True Bug Collection at the National Institute of Biodiversity in San Jose, Costa Rica, Jim Lewis says he does not know what can be done in the Bahamas to get rid of these toxic species. He says if there were a way to do so, he'd be rich by now. The biologist, who's been working with different species of insects and other animals for decades, says the toads have posed a problem for several countries who've only been able to somewhat control the areas where the animals reproduce.
No, I don't know what you can do. There are probably some things you can do that would reduce the populations, like eliminating sites that they breed in, kinds of things, but that's a real tough problem. It was introduced in Australia to prey on a beetle that infests the cane fields in Australia, and it's become a major problem in Australia. And so, but I don't know what you can do to eliminate it.
It was earlier this month that local environmental officials alerted the public to the cane toad after they were discovered in the Liferkey area. At the time, Environment Minister Kenra Dorset said they were unable to definitively say how long the invasive species had been in the Bahamas. One thing they could note, however, was that these toads are poisonous and that the females have the ability to lay up to 30,000 eggs at a time. Mr. Lewis says it's another reason why it's so hard to control them.
They can spread fast, yes. They're very successful because they eat everything. They eat everything. And as I was just telling a young man here that I saw a person drop a cigarette butt a long time ago, and a cane toad came over, hopped over, and ate it. I mean, anything that moves, they'll eat. I've seen them eat mice. I've seen them eat birds. They'll eat anything.
In the meantime, local officials are urging residents who spot the cane toad to report their location to the Bahamas National Trust, the Department of Agriculture, and the Best Commission, or take a photograph of the cane toad and email it to canetoad@bnt.bs. Well, that does it for this portion of news. Stay with us, though. Your JCN Sports and Weather reports are up next.